but then, okay, let me name it. So now let's say structure. Oh no. Let's talk about paragraph structure. So paragraph structure. Good. So I've talked about critical writing. Let's talk about how do you structure your paragraph. How do you structure your paragraph? So that's the. So then we'll now do practical. So how do you structure your paragraph? Writing your paragraph. You start with definition. Define what you want to. Start with a topic sentence. Undo. So start with your topic sentence. That's the first thing. After your topic sentence, number one. So that's topic sentence. Then you now add your supporting sentences. Okay. Then if you can add statistics. You have a statistics, or if you have a theory, or you have a model to underpin what you want to do. So let me just say you have
What is
statistics.
underpin? Is it to support?
Exactly. Yeah, it's the same English. Supporting sentences slash different authors' opinions. So you have your theory model. Okay, then slash statistics. I'm typing this from my brain now, based on my experience. So what do you do? If there's any relevant statistics, you add it. If there is a relevant theory or model that supports what you want to write, you add it. Now those theories can come from the theories can come from Ottawa Charter. I'm just giving you like based on your course. The theory example can come from Ottawa Charter, and then I will show you how I did it. So you can support this with Ottawa Charter. You can support it with any WHO. What do you call it now? What do you call it? Sustainable Development Goals. If it's linked to it, yeah. Sustainable Development SDGs, right? If what you're writing is in line with it, you can add it. Health behavior theories. That's behavioral theories. You know, you did behavioral something in your course, right? So, so theories of health behavior. Anyone that supports it, you add it. Just what else again? Models of health promotion. Anyone that support it. Models of health promotion. Ottawa Charter. There are some other things again, but then anyway, as we go on, you will know. Okay. So this is just like an example. It's not complete. But what theory or model underpins what you're trying to talk about? All right. Then you have your critical analysis. So your critical analysis can come even here, sir. You can even start here to do your critical analysis, sir. No. Different. Yeah, exactly. So you can do your critical analysis here. Either you do it on number 2 or you can do it on number 4. So it depends on how you want to do it. Okay. So critical analysis. So now in critical analysis, it means arguments. Okay. Arguments for and against. So anything you're writing, what are the arguments for it, and what are the contrary arguments? Then the last one is what's your reflection. So here is that's your author's voice. What do you say as an academician, what do you say after looking at all those things? Now, is there any implication for practice? Implication for public health policy / practice, right? So this is a general structure that you can use in your paragraph. You may not finish, you may not use everything in all of them, okay? But these are the things that you need to put in your to write a very good paragraph, okay? All right, then you now have your essay structure. So that's the last one. Your essay structure is number one. So you have your introduction. Now, your introduction, make sure you state your thesis. So make sure you state your thesis. So it is called it's called thesis statement. So what is thesis? What is thesis statement? It means the main answer to the question, the topic of the essay. So, for example, now if they say using the principles of public health, like, okay, I think it's better I just show you an example, but let me just finish. Now, make sure you write this last. So you write your introduction last. After you finish your essay, you now write your introduction. Okay. So the second part of your listening is called your discussion, and then the last part is what? Conclusion. As simple as that. Discussion, conclusion. All right. So your conclusion, we echo the key points. The key points in. All right. So now, so your thesis statement. So let's go do example. We have done too much theory. So let's do. Okay, so I think I'm done with everything so far. I'm done with everything. So now look at the principles. When they say principles and ideologies, have you seen that they even gave you example on the idea? They are looking for topic. See the topic here. When I say what should you read in public health, see them here. That's the main thing. So these are the principles and ideologies of public health. See them. Go and read them. Get a textbook. There are arguments. Everything here has arguments. Go and read them. Jot them. Put all the references. As you are reading now, you are collecting all your references. So I'm going to paste it inside the document. See? So you have to have a document like this that contains everything for your course. So this is the course we're talking about. Okay, that's this one. I'm going to paste it here. So you see, principles and ideologies of health promotion. So you're asking me, what should I read? What should I read? Everything is inside your PowerPoint looking at you, but you don't know. See that? They gave you so they assume that once you log once you log into the portal, they have given you everything. If you like, do. If you don't like, don't do. So that's how this place runs. So they gave you the exact thing that they want you to read. See that principles of, can you see, public health practice is based on what? See that principles of what? Protection, prevention, promotion. Also very vital are what? Equity, fair. They even gave you exactly what to read. Exactly. No corner. Now they also gave you principles of health promotion again, in addition to that. So this is number one. So you can see that everything is in your PowerPoint. It's not about going to Google. When you go to Google, you must have finished reading. Can you see how big the work is? So when I say, what are you reading? What are you reading? It's because I know that you don't even know what to read in the first place. So now they even gave you exactly what they want you to read. So now, if I were you, these principles now, I'll go and get textbooks. I used to get like 6 textbooks to find because all these things they are in different textbooks. So you have to find them. Eh? I say what? Find. So that means they are what? Scattered in different areas. Okay, so this one is principles of public health, and this is principles of what? Health promotion. So your essay now, they will not say choose maybe 5, any 5 among all these things, and discuss. That's your essay. But you cannot know the arguments unless you have read textbook. It's from textbook that you will now know the arguments on what to write. There's no other way you can know the arguments. It's when you have read textbook. Now, textbook will now say, this guy said something like this and quote it. So you will now know, okay, so that this one has advantage, has disadvantage. That's how you will know. So, having said this, so I've downloaded everything I need for my exam now. Okay. Okay, see, they even gave you a guidance. I didn't even know. Because it said discuss selected principles. Are you seeing that? One at a time. Support with what? As if I've so support with what? Relevant theories. So they even gave you exactly what. Then when they say critically discuss, you see, so that means what? Give different definitions, give the advantages and disadvantages with references. And with what? See, with a reflection. Oh, you see that? As if they knew my mind though. I didn't even see this. So with what? A reflection on the implication for what? Practice. See, oh my God, they gave you exactly what they want you to do. They gave it to you here. Exactly what they want you to do. So that if you fail, you know you cannot go and sue them to court. You didn't read, you didn't have make our time. So the first thing is to. So I'm going to send all these things, all the things I did now to you, to your email, so that you not say I didn't have time to that. I will send it to you now. Okay. Now they say something about conclusion. So let's do this one. Now the conclusion summarizes everything. Now remember I said that was the conclusion should not contain any new information, and it should be what? Fully referenced. Okay. So these are the rules that guiding your conclusion. So let me just copy it out. So the rules guiding your conclusion. Let me add it to so you can see how I'm building up my material, what I will use to write my essay. So they said conclusion should not contain any new information. So let me put it here. Okay. And then they said in the discussion, what they say we should do what? So let me copy out this one too. So in case you didn't understand it, copy. That's under discussion. So that's how you organize your essay. Discussion. You see that? Simple. So how do you write your thesis statement? So since we know that the question they ask is to do what? Discuss principles of public health and health promotion. What is now my thesis statement? So make sure you write it. So my thesis statement here will be that in this essay, 5 principles of public health were discussed. 5, or I can say, 5 principles of public health and health promotion were discussed. Namely, including, I will now say, equity. Equity is one principle. Equity, beneficence, the other one. So just check from all those 5, etc. So now you can see now I say that the thesis statement answers the question directly, right? So the question was discuss principles of public health and health promotion. Now the thesis statement is the direct answer to the question. So I did not say that in this essay, the 5 principles of public health and health promotion were discussed, including equity, beneficence, non-malevolence. So you now type exactly what did you discuss in your essay actually. Okay, then in addition to this, uh, um, yeah, I remember that there's cultural competence too. Cultural competence. Let me leave that one. So, etc. Now, in addition, cultural, you just say what is it? What did you do in your whole essay? So, in addition, implications for public health practice, implications for public health practice and policy was discussed. Okay, and the author made some relevant recommendations. So that is just statement. So the statement answers the question. So you cannot just start writing an essay and you're talking story and there is no thesis statement in your introduction. Okay, so you can say the first, and that way you can do this. You can say the first paragraph, like that's how I normally do. The first paragraph discussed principles of equity or inequality with the relevant debates in the academia. Second paragraph discuss is not first paragraph. I will say, okay, I will just say after I'll say this essay is divided into 5 sections or so, or 4 sections, depending on how I arrange it. So I can just say the essay is divided, because I cannot do just paragraph, like I just have to group it. So that's what I'm doing. Divided into like 4 sections. Section 1. So the first section talks about first section discussed. You will now say what you discuss in that one. Then the second section talked about this. The third section talked about this, and then the last section was the conclusion. So that's how you do your introduction.
Hello, excuse me.
Yes.
Hello, I want to ask a question. This session you are talking about, is it from the introduction to the background, from background to the literature review and the conclusion? I don't understand what you mean by session by session.
No, you are the one to choose how you want to section your essay, because the essay has many paragraphs. So you are the one to decide how you want to summarize it. Okay, so I'm just giving you an example, and then I'm going to also share my own essay with you, so you will see what it will look like. So I'm just giving you a overall guidance. Okay, so your essay is 2,500 words. So in that 2,500 words, how do you want to organize it? There are 3 major parts of the essay. You have the introduction, the discussion, and the conclusion. All right. So in the introduction, you write this one last after you have written every other part of the essay. So this one now is in case the lecturer doesn't have time to read all this long story. You will just read the introduction and read the conclusion. So the introduction, in your conclusion, there should be no new topic. So everything you mentioned in your conclusion, you must have mentioned them in the introduction. So there is no new topic in your conclusion. Very important. All right.
Okay.
So now I'm going to now show you practically what it looks like. Then we will now talk about how to read, and then we'll call it a day. So today is the day I have chance. So that's why I'm trying to do everything at once, at least to an extent. Okay, so now let me show you a practical example. Everything I've said now. Now I have all my PowerPoints. Okay, so you can print them so that you will not miss anything. How do I get materials to read? So now I've downloaded the PowerPoints here. Downloads. Where is it now? It's my laptop onto there. Oh, this is downloaded Friday. Okay, so now look at this one. Let me see. Another way you can get materials to read apart from your reading list. Another way you can get materials to read is inside your PowerPoint. Everything that they are putting there, you go and trace the reference. Me, I used to read all of them lists. So I'll go see all these videos that they say you go and watch. Try and watch them all. Okay, so now I'm going to the end of this whole long story. I'm going to the end. See references. See, do you see these things? Eh? Now copy them out and go and read. Those are the secrets. Before you start reading Google and wasting your time, see some useful references that you can use in your essay. Go and read them and see. Like now, if you want to write obesity, who is the person I want to write obesity? And you see, check. So check. You can get an idea on the topic to write about obesity. Yeah.
Okay.
This one. So go and read, copy out these references. If I were you, I will copy them out and go and read them and see whether it's something that you can use in your essay. Look at how did they apply obesity in their article. Did they reference any theory? So if I start doing that one now, it will be long. So what I do, I'll click on this thing now, open it. Like this one, I want to test it now. I open it. I'll open straight so it will open. So and that's why I like using the library computer because it's fast. I don't know why this is taking my time. Why is it wasting my time now? Yes. I don't know. Okay, it's saying error. I don't even know what's the problem. It's not going. Okay, so since it's not, I'll just copy it. I'll just copy the title. Go to Google and put it. Yeah, go to Google and put it. So, or go to your summon. Oh, this laptop, please, can you just allow me to finish this before you start giving me headache? Okay, so now good. So now I'll go to my summon. So I'll go to my portal. I'll log into my school portal. Watch very well. Uchenna, are you listening to me?
Yes.
Hello. Good. So now that article, I want to trace it to know so that I can add it to my EndNote. So I'll go to library. See library here. Go to library. Now click on see someone under here. Just paste it. Enter. I want to trace that article. So you can see it here. So let me open it and see whether I can click it. Okay, I have access to it. Do I have access to it? Yes. So you're asking me, how do you write in introduction? Look at this one. The person that is writing on obesity. Can you see an idea? Are you getting an idea on how to, at least your introduction? Do you see? This is what I mean by topic sentence. The first sentence in a paragraph, and it just looks like the title of the but just that you put it in a sentence. So, obesity is an increasing global public health problem. So that's the first sentence, and what it means is that the paragraph is demonstrating how obesity is a big problem. So
So
every other
please,
thing that
can
you're
you
seeing here,
please come again, please? Sorry. You
I
talked
said
about
no, I'm just giving an idea. I said that if you read journal articles and you their introduction and see
mm,
how they structure their introduction, then you'll be able to write a good introduction, at least for your essay. So
yeah.
this is the first sentence in this paragraph. It's called a topic sentence. Okay, so now every other thing here is showing how he's trying to support this first sentence. Okay, so but just let's leave that now because this is going deeper. So here, if I'm looking at this whole thing now, I'm just trying to see whether I'll find maybe a theory that they use to support my obesity write-up. Do you understand? So if I'm reading this article, I'm just looking to say, okay, how did they like now the issue of cultural barriers. By the time you read now, you'll be able to see, okay, how does culture affect obesity for your topic? So I can see some cultural barriers here. So I have an idea on how culture affects obesity. So by the time you are now writing something around culture, you'll be able to cite this article because you can see he explains some cultural barriers in obesity. All right. So that's how you get your article. Okay. Then let me finish with our academic stuff. So I said that you should copy out all these things, right? And try and open them and see what you can learn from the references because they just pack it and you will not even know. Some of them are textbooks. Okay, some of them are this thing. So that is about getting the references. So I want to show you my essay. The person that I want to show you my essay then before we now do the last thing. So let me show you my essay so that you will really understand this stuff. So my essay 2. Okay, so let's look at this 2. Okay, now can you see my essay? This was the essay I used for health promotion, but then it was 4,000 words. Application of what? Principles of public health and health promotion to childhood obesity program. Where? In the United Kingdom. So your essay must have a location, and that location, my own is in UK. You can do Bradford. You can do West Yorkshire. You can choose a location for your own, right? Now look at how I did my introduction. Can you see that the first sentence, childhood obesity is a growing problem in public health. Okay, and now I supported it with 2 references. Now I defined my obesity, or I defined what I mean by obesity. At least I need to define my whatever that you want to do. You have to define it. Okay. Now, when I was writing this essay, I was wondering whether should I bring this one down. I mean, like I was thinking whether should I cut off this place and then start with the first section of this essay and second section. So, but then I just decided to leave it because it is somehow for me to just start my essay with the first section says,
Good evening. Oh,
hello, can you listen, please? So
Yeah.
there is a reason why I had to put this place first because the author needs to know what is the essay about. I cannot come and start writing the first section of this essay without actually defining what is obesity. You understand? So here, what I did was just definition of.
welcome.
Please, can you mute your mic? Can you mute your mic, please? Mute your mic. I don't have any other time. Mute your mic. I have so many things to say. All right. So first part, I just briefly defined what is obesity. Okay, because my essay is about childhood obesity, so I had to look for the definition of like I look for two definitions of childhood obesity. Okay, I use Google to get it. So I had to define my variables. Okay, Now I now started the introduction properly. I said the first section highlights this. Can you see that this is my first section? I grouped my essay. Risk factors, impact. So you see overview. Overview is one paragraph. Risk factors is another paragraph. Impact is another paragraph. And economic burden. So there are different paragraphs. So I just grouped them as my section 1. Uchenna, did you hear what I said now?
I'm with you, sir.
Good. So you can see that everything here is paragraph. Are you seeing that? So risk factors is a paragraph. Impact and economic burden is a paragraph. Overview is a paragraph. So if you take my essay now, you will see it. This is childhood obesity. About that's in the UK. Now, can you see another paragraph? Risk factors. I see. So that's how I came. I'm the one that did it. Then the next one was impact. That's what consequences. Okay, and the economic part. So that is why you have that first sentence there. So you are the one to group your essay how you want it. Okay. Now, your second part of your essay, after you have done that, you can follow the same structure. So if you're asking me about how to write your essay, you can choose any disease condition that you like. But not be obesity, it can be anything. Diabetes is there, cancer is there, anything that you like. Starts with an overview. Okay, then next one is what are the risk factors? And then what are the impacts? Simple. Impact on health and impact on economy. Very important. Okay? Impact on health and impact on economy. That means how much is the government spending? You need to find out that. So that's how to write at least the first part, the beginning part of the essay. Now, the next part of your essay is what? Inequality. If you watch, they normally shout inequality every time. Okay? So, but how? So that tells me that my essay I need to what? Talk about inequality. Because in my learning outcome, I know that I need to talk about inequality. So, but I need to talk about it practically, not just theory. Now, this whole part now, social inequality exists in childhood obesity in the UK. How do I know that it's inequality? Inequality occurs in the line of age. That's in the inequality occurs in the social demographic variables. So, what are the social demographic variables? Like what and what? Hello, are you guys there? Are you guys tired?
Hello. I'm hearing you.
I cannot hear Ching again.
Yes, sir. So I'm hearing you, sir. I'm hearing you.
So what are the social inequality variables? What are the inequality variables? When they say inequality, what do you mean? What are the variables that you can use to measure inequality?
People hardly differentiating the high class people to the lower class people.
Okay, so maybe I need to add that to your essay. What is inequality? How do you demonstrate inequality in your essay?